artists, so we are paid to perform and to incorporate other characters who we are not. Some characters come more easy and some more difficult to be played, to be interpreted by an actor. Some roles are completely impossible for me even to imagine to play. There are roles like that. But there are certain roles who are like tailor-made for my character. I don't see one thing that I wouldn't do as Leonore. Or all of her reactions, everything she does. There are very few roles like that. For instance, Tatiana of Evgeny Onegin is another character that I would just repeat. Whatever it's written from Pushkin and Tchaikovsky, I would do exactly the same. And with Leonora is very much the same thing. We shouldn't forget also that this opera has a second title, which is a triumph of marriage love. And I must say that I've been with my husband for the first grade in school. We've been together all our lifetime. And I know what it means to be able to want to do, to be able to do, to defend your mate. And I understand Leonora very well. I just completely feel what she feels. So I hope and I think will be an easy role for me to play. There is a political question in the story, so she's not just sacrificing and risking her life in order to save her husband, but for me it's obvious that they do believe in the same values, and the reason why he's in prison, I can't see it, that this person, this man is so strong to be hated so much by the tyrant and put in prison and enchained, if he didn't have a strong wife who had the same beliefs and values as he did. And I think they're very much in going the same path with him, and they do have the same perception of the world. So that's also something that I share with my husband. We have had lived through all political changes in our country. We are Bulgarians. We were 19 years old when the Berlin Wall failed, and we have been ever since then very much involved with all the changes, all the political changes in Bulgaria. My husband is a journalist and a producer, filmmaker, who has his own beliefs, very strong, and they are shared by me. So I also feel very much connected with this character and with this opera because also of the political question here also. For being so beloved, I think that everyone who has touched it deeply and researched the piece and listened to it carefully and read about it, it's an ode to humanity and to love and to values of freedom. So it speaks very much to, I think, to everyone today still. So that's the reason why I believe it's very much loved. One of the greatest meanings of Beethoven's legacy is that he's one of the greatest examples in musical history of someone who doesn't belong just to the easy and very, it's very easy to say a story about, it's not very easy, but it's much easier to speak about a single particular private story, because we all do have our own particular small stories in our life. So from the life of every person could be written a novel or an opera. That's something that I do believe as an artist. In every life there is something that deserves to be raccontato, to be told. But what occupies the great Beethoven genius is it goes beyond. It goes beyond the single story of a single person, and it goes deep into the big questions of humanity. That's what his, not only Fidelio, but his the Ninth Symphony, but actually almost all of his writings is of his creations is it speaks much more the bigger issues of humanity, not just one single story, and that's what I believe makes Fidelio such a, like Beethoven himself, it's a universal thing which is still valid today, and it will be still valid until people live on earth, I believe, because the question of freedom and the question of love, the question of going through anything to be able to follow your heart for the better of humanity, that's I think it's a great ideal. And Santa Fe Opera has become, it has ever been, but it's such a special place. I don't think there is a single singer in the world who wouldn't love to go there, no matter of their fees or their careers or their anything. Any singer, any colleague I know, when I say I've been to Santa Fe or I'm going to Santa Fe, there is longing in all my colleagues.